to talk to myself, I had to tell myself that in as much as it hits me badly, in as much as what happened really hits me badly, but then it's past. So I shouldn't allow it to get the best of me. Yes, they took my money and I know it hurt me so badly. I had to learn to encourage myself from the inside. So today in this video, I just want to share with you guys how to get over anxiety, how to get over worries, how to get over whatever it is that disturbs you, that disturbs your mind, that makes you not to feel good about yourself. I want to share with you guys from my own personal story, because the truth is this: when you are worried, you will be less productive. When you are worried, you might just have a breakout on your face, like this one on my face that I refuse to go, but I hope it's vanished. I hope it goes away. Worries cannot help you. Worries will make you to be less productive. Worries will make you to just feel bad, not to feel good about yourself. The story I'll be sharing with you guys is about my debit card. I can't believe that I'm smiling today. Some 2 weeks ago, I was not smiling. Some 2 weeks ago, I was like a complete shadow of myself. But here I am today, sharing it with you guys as a story. This tells me that no problem lasts forever. No challenges last forever. You might be going through some issues today and then you feel like it's gonna bring you down. You know what? You just have to learn to be strong and tell yourself that no, that challenge, that problem is not big enough to bring you down. So we know how debit card of a thing works. So in the account where my debit card was registered, I tried to make payments online, but then I got an email, a declined payment. I got an email telling me that it was not successful, and I was like, what? It cannot be true. I checked my passbook, I went to the ATM, I checked my balance. Oh my goodness, it was showing me completely different something. You know what? I was so confused. I was like, what happened? This cannot be true. So much was just running in my head at that point in time. I was angry, I was confused, I was broken. I was like, no, this cannot be true, because they really took reasonable amount of money from my account. I was like, no, this cannot be true. Please, what's going on? And then I realized that for so many days I was just like a shadow of myself. For so many days I was worried. For so many days I was in a state of confusion. For so many days I had an outbreak all over my face, and you know how it is. Worries can lead to depression. My God, I was already feeling so depressed, So at a point in time, I couldn't take it. I couldn't even think. It did not even occur to me that I should have gone to the bank to find out what happened to my money. That shows you what worry can do in our lives. So I realized that for so many days I was just busy disturbing my head, trying to find out what happened to my money, what happened to my account, what happened. So many questions, no answer, until one day, I just realized myself, and then I said to myself, why am I disturbing myself? Worry cannot bring back my money, Why don't I, to help myself, at least go to the bank, at least find out what happened to the money. Perhaps the bank might just have an explanation to that, So I decided to go to the bank, and good enough, when I got to the bank and I told them what I experienced, so they helped me to check. You know how it's been done in the bank, And so they wrote it down and showed it to me. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, this cannot be true, a one-time software company that I one-time used, in as much as I'm not using them again, I forgot that they had my debit card registered in their system. So when it's time to renew the contract, the thing just automatically renews the contract. Oh my goodness, that was what happened. They took my money. They took a reasonable amount of my money, and there was no way I could get the money back, So I was like, oh my goodness, this cannot be true. I was really feeling bad, because they actually took a reasonable amount of money, But at least on the other hand, I was happy that a question was answered. I finally found out what happened to my money, So I had to come back home, and I gave the company a call, and I asked them to please terminate that contract. I was very happy that I terminated the contract to them so they will not take my money again. But at the same time, my money will not come back to me. The money that they have taken cannot come back to me. That actually made me not to feel good. That actually made me to feel so bad, because it's like you paying for what you are not using, and it wasn't even a small amount of money. I mean, they collected something very reasonable from my account, so that really weighed me down. That made me to feel bad, and then for many days I was like a shadow of myself. I was just not thinking right anymore. Then I realized that, worries cannot help. Worries cannot bring back my money. Worries cannot add anything to me. Instead, worries will make me to feel down, feel depressed, make me to have like a breakout on my face. Worries cannot help anybody. I decided to like tell myself that you have to be strong, you have to stand up, you have to do something for yourself. So I had to learn to talk to myself, and I told myself that in as much as I know it really hits me badly, in as much as I know, I wasn't happy about everything, but then, this one too will definitely pass. In fact, it's passed already. I should be thinking ahead. I should be thinking of something much more productive. So this is why I am making this video today, because I don't know what you are going through. I don't know what is disturbing you. You might be going through challenges, issues, worries, anxiety. Just know that the problem, the challenges you are facing today will not last forever. Today I'm sharing my story. Today I'm laughing. But just some 2 weeks ago, the story was not the same. Today you might be going through issues, things that are making you to feel bad, things that are disturbing you, things that are making you to cry, things that are worrying you, things that are disturbing you. I just understand is that tomorrow you will certainly laugh, because no problem can last forever. You cannot cry all through. That's impossible. So why allow whatever you are going through to take the best part of you? Why don't you just stand up, speak to yourself that this too will surely pass. It will definitely pass. It will definitely pass. It has not come to stay. It has not come to stay, because we grow every day. Whatever you are going through today will certainly pass and give way for something better tomorrow, for something more beautiful tomorrow. So you just have to learn to encourage yourself. You have to learn to speak to yourself and tell yourself that better days are coming. Because just maybe you might be going through heartbreak, and then you might have looked at your account realizing that you don't even have any money. So much might just be weighing you down. So much might just be weighing you down. So much might just be making you to feel like, oh God, what's going on in your life? Understand this, that no problem lasts forever. Tomorrow you will surely tell a beautiful story. Tomorrow you will look back, you will not even see those things that were challenging to you anymore. You will not be sharing it with people as a story to encourage other people. Such is life. So laugh over whatever thing you are going through right now, and just keep encouraging yourself. Keep telling yourself that certainly this too will surely pass. Whatever you are experiencing today, whatever thing that is making you to feel bad, to feel down, whatever thing that is giving you concern, to make you to have sleepless nights, will not last forever. It will surely give way tomorrow for something beautiful to happen in your life. So guys, on that note, I will certainly see you all in the comment section, as well as see you guys in my next video. So be sure to like this video, leave me beautiful comments, share this video please, and subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do that. I will certainly see you in the comment section, as well as see you again in my next video. Keep flourishing, keep shining, and just know that you watching me right now, you are simply the best. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, and God bless you all.